Good afternoon, students. We are going to discuss about mitochondria. So, we already have discussed that mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. So, the classic role of mitochondria is oxidative phosphorylation, which generates ATP by utilizing the energy released during the oxidation of food we eat. So, whatever we consume, that will actually change into energy, that is ATP. ATP is used in turn as the primary energy source for most biochemical and physiological processes such as growth, movement and homeostasis. So now the roles of mitochondria that they play in the cells. Production of ATP, perhaps the most well known role of mitochondria is the production of ATP, the energy rich of cells, calcium hemostasis, regulation of innate immunity, programmed cell death, and then stem cell production. Now mitochondria are small, often becomes between 0.75 and 3 micrometers and are not visible under the microscope unless they are stained. So it has to be stained to get visible under microscope. So unlike other organelles, miniature organs within the cell, they have two membranes, that is one the outer membrane and the other one is inner membrane. So each membrane has different functions. Mitochondria are split into different compartments or regions, each of which carries out distinct roles. Some of the major regions include outer membrane and inner membrane. So outer membrane is actually small molecules can pass freely through the outer membranes, that is semi-permeable membrane. This outer portion includes proteins and called porins. Those proteins are called porins. So which form channels that allow the proteins to cross over the membrane. So the outer membrane also hosts a number of enzymes with a wide variety of the functions. Next is the inner membrane. So inner membrane, this membrane holds proteins that have several roles because there are no porins in the inner membrane. So it is impermeable to most molecules. So molecules can cross across only through the inner membrane space. Okay. So the inner membrane is where most the ATP is created. So in between outer membrane and inner membrane, there is a intermembrane space. So this area is called as intermembrane space. Next, mitochondria releases cytochrome C, which activates caspase, one of the chief, because certain diseases such as cancer involve a breakdown in normal apoptosis. Mitochondria are thought to play a role in the disease. Next is storing calcium. Enzymes involved in